You know the moment. You walk into a high-end home and feel something magical, almost before you see anything clearly. The air itself seems softer, the light warmer, and every surface just invites you to touch it. There is a calm, inviting energy, almost a hush, that makes you want to linger. This sensation is not about grand chandeliers or gold taps. Instead, it's something more subtle, yet powerful. Most people think it's the architecture or the expensive furniture that creates this feeling. But often, the real difference is far less obvious. It comes from what you touch, what you see in your peripheral vision, and how comfortable you feel sinking into a sofa or brushing past a curtain. The secret lies in the details that engage your senses. What truly sets these homes apart is the way they feel, not just the way they look. This feeling is created by layers of texture and softness. It's the gentle rustle of linen curtains, the plushness of a velvet cushion, or the cool touch of silk under your hand. From the moment you enter, these layers of fabric invite you to relax. They whisper luxury without shouting for attention. That's the true essence of a luxe home, an atmosphere you can feel, not just see. Textiles are everywhere, yet we often forget their power. They are the quiet, hard-working heroes of interior design. Unlike paint or furniture, textiles can transform a space instantly. They bring warmth, depth, and personality to every corner. It's easy to underestimate the effect of a well-chosen throw or a pair of drapes. But look closer. The right fabric can change a cold, echoey room into a welcoming sanctuary. Textiles can soften sharp lines, add color, and even absorb sound, making spaces feel cozier and more intimate. When you enter a room with beautiful fabrics, you feel the difference right away. A bare sofa looks lonely. Add a few cushions and a throw, and it becomes a place you want to curl up. The same goes for windows. Plain glass feels empty, but heavy curtains or light sheers add drama and comfort. The best part, you don't need to renovate or buy new furniture. Swapping out or layering textiles is often enough to give any home that high-end, designer look. Layering is the secret ingredient in every luxurious space. Think of it like getting dressed for winter. One layer keeps you warm, but adding scarves, hats, and gloves makes you feel truly cozy. In interiors, it's the same. A single throw is nice, but multiple layers of fabric create richness. Start with the basics, a well-upholstered sofa or bed. Next, add cushions in different shapes and sizes. Then, throw a soft blanket over the edge or drape it casually on a chair. Top it off with a rug underfoot, and perhaps delicate curtains at the window. Each layer offers contrast, maybe a chunky knit against smooth leather, or crisp linen beside silky cotton. These differences make the room look and feel complete. It's about creating depth. When fabrics overlap and interact, they add shadows and highlights, just like a painting. If you want an expensive look, don't be afraid to combine 3 or even 4 types of textiles in one space. Keep the colors subtle and let the textures do the talking. That's how you build a room that feels both stylish and comfortable. Color is important, but texture is what makes a room feel truly rich. Think about a velvet sofa in a neutral shade. It still looks luxurious, even without bright colors. Texture asks to be touched. It adds interest and breaks up flat surfaces. Mixing textures is simple but transformative. Try pairing smooth silks with rough linens, or a glossy leather chair with a chunky wool cushion. Even if everything is white or beige, these contrasts keep the eye moving. They create layers of visual excitement. A room with only flat or shiny fabrics can look cold, no matter how much color you use. But add a woven jute rug, a nubby cotton throw, and a few soft velvet pillows, and suddenly the space feels alive. The light plays differently on every surface. Don't be afraid to experiment. Texture variation is the secret that designers use to make even simple rooms feel finished and expensive. Natural fibers like cotton, linen, wool, and silk always look and feel more luxurious than synthetic ones. There's a reason high-end homes are filled with these materials. They have a softness and sheen that synthetic fibers just can't match. When you touch a silk cushion or a linen curtain, you immediately sense the quality. These fabrics drape better, feel cooler or warmer as needed, and last longer. Even in photos, you can see the difference. Natural fibers catch the light in a special way, creating gentle highlights and shadows. Synthetic materials, on the other hand, can look shiny or stiff. They often pill quickly or lose their shape. While they may be cheaper, they rarely deliver that true sense of luxury. The investment in natural fabric pays off every day you use it. If you want your home to feel expensive, start with just one natural fiber piece, a cushion cover or a throw. You'll notice the upgrade right away. Patterns can make a room exciting or, a bit overwhelming depending on how you use them. The trick is to mix scales, combine large, bold designs with smaller, subtle ones. This balance is what gives designer rooms their sophisticated vibe. For example, a big floral print on curtains looks stunning next to a delicate stripe on cushions. Too many large patterns compete and feel busy. Too many small ones look fussy and cluttered. The goal is harmony, not chaos. Start by picking one dominant pattern, like a dramatic damask or bold geometric. Then add smaller patterns that echo the colors or shapes but don't compete for attention. Solids and textured fabrics help to break things up and give the eye somewhere to rest. If you're unsure, stick to 3 patterns at most. One big, one medium, and one small. This method always looks intentional and upscale. Fabric isn't just about looks. It actually changes how a room feels, sounds, and even smells. Heavy curtains can muffle outside noise, making a space feel peaceful. Soft throws and cushions invite you to touch and relax. These small comforts make a big emotional impact. The right fabric can also change the temperature of a room. Wool keeps you warm in winter, while linen feels cool in summer. This adaptability adds another layer of luxury. Your home adapts to your needs, not the other way around. There's also a psychological effect. When you surround yourself with softness and texture, you naturally unwind. Stress melts away. It's the reason we associate luxury hotels with comfort. The textiles are always top-notch. Don't underestimate this. Fabric is the fastest way to change not just the look, but the entire mood of your home. You don't need a big budget to use textiles like a designer. Start small. Swap out your old cushion covers for ones in velvet, linen, or cotton. Add a chunky knit throw to your sofa or bed. Layer 2 rugs, one flat, one fluffy, for instant coziness. Look for natural fabrics at home stores or even online. Choose neutral shades for a calm, expensive look. Then add 1 or 2 patterned pieces for interest. Don't forget curtains. Floor-length drapes, even in simple cotton, make ceilings look higher and rooms feel grander. Play with arrangement. Fluff cushions, fold throws neatly, or drape them casually. Move rugs and blankets around until the room feels balanced and inviting. Trust your senses. If it feels good, it probably looks good too. These easy upgrades can make any home feel more stylish, comfortable, and yes, expensive. Luxury isn't just about spending more. It's about making smarter choices, especially with fabrics. Textiles are the real secret behind that instant, high-end feeling. They set the mood, add comfort, and make every day more beautiful. From layered throws to natural fiber curtains, each fabric brings something special. Patterns, textures, and even the way you style them all play a part. The best news? You can start with just one piece and still make a big impact. So next time you want your home to feel more luxurious, skip the paintbrush and head for the fabric aisle. Touch, layer, and play until your space feels just right. That's the art of living well. Let the fabrics tell your story, and watch your home transform, one beautiful tactile layer at a time.